Bismillah, in this lesson we talk about raw, either thick or thin sound. First we will talk about the thick sound, which is raw tafkhim. Raw with a thick sound is when it has a fatha on top or a dhamma on top. Ar-Rahmani, not Ar-Rahmani, wrong. Ar-Rahmani, Mihrabi, not Mihrabi, Mihrabi. Yash'uruna, not yash'uruna, yash'uruna. The second one is raw sukun, before it is a fatha. These are all the common words. Maryam, not Maryama. Yarkabu, not yarkabu. Mursalin, not mursalin. Mur, yar, mar. There's a difference. Which one is correct? The thick one, thick sound is correct. The next one is when stopping or wakaf at the raw letter. Before it, there is a fatha or dhamma. Thick raw sound is associated with fatha and dhamma. Al-Kawsar, sar, not Al-Kawsar, wrong. Sar. Ad-Dubur, thick, not Ad-Dubur, Ad-Dubur, sar, bur. Another one is when there is an alif or waw. Fatha or dhamma, alif or waw associated with raw thick sound. An-nar, not an-nar. An-nar. Nur, not nur. Nur, thick sound. Just remember dhamma, fatha, alif, waw associated with raw thick sound. This is when stopping at the raw letter. The top examples are easy to remember. This one, some people might not remember or might miss it. Same thing, stop wakaf at raw letter, but there is a sukun before the raw letter. And also fatha and dhamma associated with raw with a thick sound. Al-Fajr, not Al-Fajr, Al-Fajr, correct. Kufr, this is very detailed, but if you can do it, that is the best. Now we go to raw tarqiq. All these are the basic first. Below will be the more detailed ones. Kasra associated with raw thin sound. Raw tarqiq. Risalata. Not a risa. It's smile. When thin sound is smile. Thick sound is pouting. Firdausi. Not fear. It's fear. Smile. Fear. Raw sukun. This one is raw with a kasra. This one is raw with a sukun. Same thing before it is a kasra. This one on the raw itself is a kasra. When stopping, so same kasra. Al-akhir. Khir, not hir. Akhir, smile. Because of the kasra, stop at raw. Yaqadir, not yaqadir, wrong. Yaqadir, kasra, stop at raw. Smile. These are all common words. Then ya associated with raw is with a thin sound. Ya. Stop at raw. Before it there is a ya. Qadir, smile. Not qadir, wrong. Qadir, smile. Khair, smile. Not khair, wrong. Khair, smile. Just remember kasra and ya associated with raw with thin sound. The another one with a purple box, people will miss it. But if you can do it, then it's very good. It's the same thing. There is a sukun before stopping at raw, and again kasra associated with raw with thin sound. Sihr, smile. Sihr, not sihr, wrong. Sihr, smile. Bi'r, not bi'r. Bi'r, smile. Then this is more detailed. Kasra but thick sound. Even though it's kasra, which is by default associated with raw with thin sound, but this time it is thick sound. It is in this situation when you meet with hamzah wasal. Rabbi, in between, before raw sukun, there is a hamzah wasal. Recite as Rabbir hamhuma, not Rabbir, wrong. Rabbir hamhuma, thick. So hamzah wasal will override the kasra, and raw will become thick sound. Even though by default kasra thin sound, so it will become thick sound. Rabbir. Same thing with hamzah wasal. As you know, hamzah wasal, third letter fatha, hamzah wasal will be kasra here. Even though in Quran it will not written, but you know from the Hamzah Wasal ruling. Once you see Hamzah Wasal, it will be thick sound. Irhamni. This one not R, wrong. It's kasrah. Irhamni, thick sound, not ir, ir. This one also, after the raw sukun, there is a thick isti'la letter. This is a permanent thick sound for this letter. Sod and qaf. These two are isti'la letter, which is permanently thick sound. So this will also override, cancel out the kasrah here. By default it's thin, but cancel out by the isti'la letter. So it will be thick sound. This one also people will miss out. Not many people will observe. But if you can do it, that's the best. Mirsa dan firqatun. Not mirsadan, wrong. Firqatun, wrong. It's mirsadan, firqatun. Then the very last one is can be either thick or thin. This one not really important because it can be either thin or thick. Even though you decide as thick or thin, it's still the same. It's still correct. So it doesn't matter. Just for your knowledge. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Asr can be thin. Asr, thick. Yasr, thin. Yasr, thick. Al-Kitr or Al-Kitr, you can hear the difference. Fitr, Fitr, Kitr, Kitr, almost the same. So it doesn't matter. 7 kalimah. All these are common words that you should remember, either thick or thin. Ar-Rahmani, Mihrabi, Yash'uruna, Maryam, especially this Maryam, remember this. Yarkabu, Mursalina, Al-Kawsar, thick. Ad-Dubur, thick. An-Nar, thick. Nur, thick. Al-Fajr, thick. Kufr, thick. Thin. Risalata, Firdausi, Fir, thin again. Al-Akhir, not Al-Akhir, wrong. Yaqdir, thin. Qadir, not Qadir, wrong. Khair, not Khair, wrong. Sihr, Bi'r, or thin. This one thick again. Rabbir hamhuma, thick. Irhamni, Irhamni. Mirsadan, firqatun. This one doesn't matter.